Got another update here from Doozer Shop. I have been not a video posted in a while, so I thought I'd get one going. I'll jump right into it. Shop update. Walking around the shop here. Got a new Vise to show everybody. One thing, it's not like you would normally see this type of vise. It's a vertical vise. And it is set up with V-jaws to hold shafting and drill a hole in the end of shafting or do whatever you need to do. This came out of a dumpster. It was buried under chips. And I saw this handle. It's a brass or bronze handle. And I know in the 1800s they used to build machines with bronze or brass handles because the men's hands the sweat would be salty and rust the handles, and they used to be a quality mark of a quality machine. But anyways, I believe this vertical vise was made by a tool maker because it is cast iron, but there's no maker's mark or tag on it, and everything is so precisionally fit. It's crazy. There's some shaper or planer marks on this vise, some horizontal milling cutter marks, and some surface grinding marks. And it's so precision, and a lot of the reason is the jaws are dovetailed into the body. There's a side shot. Somebody could have made this vise out of an angle plate, but maybe not. I don't know. You can see it's got like a step to it, and it's as cast surface. It's got a little chute there for chips or coolant or what have you, and it's a self-centering vise. It's got each jaw has left hand thread, right hand thread, and it'll take just under 1.5 inch size shaft, and it closes like bang, solid on flat, no wind up or any looseness of the construction. But like I say, it's got a bronze handle, it's got a taper pin attachment, and it's just beautiful work on this vise. I don't know if you can see the planer marks. This camera, the focusing is, it's not a video camera, it's just a Canon PowerShot or something, but just an awesome vise, and it's a vertical vise, which you just don't see. You know, the standard vise that everybody sees is a regular, you know, this is a milling machine vise. This is a pretty cool vise, actually. On the topic of vices, why not? Let's go. 8-inch LW chuck vise. Before Kurt was invented, of course, it stabilizes the jaw with a flat rod in the center, and then it's got the winding screw, you know, in the back of the jaw. But anyways, this mill is my Gorton 9J. Let me back up a little. Can you zoom? We're out like we need to be. Gorton 9J mill, and it's such a classic. The lines on it are such a classic shape. I didn't want to throw my Kurt vise on there because the LW chuck looks more fitting. Another update. Let's see. I picked up some tooling for the Giddings Lewis horizontal boring mill. What I got here is not this. This is. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But this is a. It takes TG200 collets, and that'll take up to 2-inch. So I got 2-inch, 1.75 inch, 1.5 inch, 1.25 inch. But anyways, what I'm going to do, I'll show you the business end of it. Yeah, it takes them collets, and this is one also. So this is a 50 taper to TG200, and this is a Cat 50 to TG200. But what I'm going to do, the boring mill has a flange mount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the Cat 50 taper off, and I'll just have this straight shank, and I'm gonna press fit or thread fit it into a flange and put 4 bolts on it, and that will go on the spindle of the horizontal boring mill, so I can use the TG200 collets. And in this one, the shorter guy, which will take TG200 collets, that's going in the Van the Van Norman mill. I'm gonna just it's set up in horizontal mode, but that's a 50 flange head, so that'll go in there, so I can use up to 2-inch shank end mills in that. And I did score some cool tooling on eBay. 2-inch shank cutters, 1 3/4 shank cutters. I think they're $10 a piece, and they're sharp as brand new. So that's what that's for, these 2 chucks. But I'll show you the flange I was talking about. I'm going to cut this off and put it into a flange, and I'll show you the bolt up. Traveling around the shop. Yeah, so you guys remember the boring mill, and forget my little knockout device. That's the flange I'm talking about, not the actual, not the in and out boring bar per se, but it's got keys on there and 4 bolts, and that's where I'm going to make the flange, to take the over there, the arbor. So I can have retract the spindle and just use the tooling in there. So anyhow, I don't know what else I got going on. I had my Italian vise, and I'm getting the rust off of it from just moving and everything. I mounted myself a light up on the wall there. I'm big into lamp fixtures, so I got my lamp with a bracket. I don't know, not many people think that that's cool, but I think it's pretty neat. Vimco, my twin Vimco lights, made in Buffalo. I don't know what else I got you guys to see. Oh yeah, I've been working on the boring mill. The handles were broken off for the speed selection and feed selection there, so I got the piece brazed back on. This was severed in 2, and I put a generous fillet of brass brazing in there, and had to rebuild the plunger handles, that one and the other one. I had to rebuild. They're 7/8 9 thread, and they're all just bashed, broken, so they're fixed. And I got the other one. I still got it's an easier repair. It's not as involved, the brake, but I made a pin, and I get everything aligned up perfectly, and then I braze it in place. And then I take it off, and then I put the heavy brazed fillets to it. So I got that going. What else? Pieces, parts still taken apart. I don't know if I filmed this. This was the power feed for the Colchester lathe, and it had a crack in it, so I brazed this up. And I got to do some line boring just to clean it up and size it for the new bushings. I think that's about it. Don't know what else I've been up to aside from that. I guess that's about it. Oh, I don't know if you guys seen this lift cart. This is just a die cart, and it's pretty handy. This was being thrown out in the dumpster. I rebuilt the hydraulic cylinder. And it's like made by Grand Lift Stacker Shop Caddy, Grand Specialties in Lombard, Illinois. I don't think they make this anymore, but it is a dandy little hydraulic unit. It was leaking like crazy, and I rebuilt it, and it's pretty good now. But anyways, that's kind of the update from Doozer's shop. My saw was complete except for a job selector wheel, and I did score one on eBay. But anyways, that's the update from Doozer's shop. Got myself a whiteboard priority list, which I'm falling behind on. But until next time, I will see you guys later, and bye.